Sir, I had a question about the nuclear reforms which our Honorable Finance Minister proposed today to aim for 100 gigawatt capacity up to 2035 and installing four light capacity reactors this year. So, how feasible do you think that 100 gigawatt target is, and even is 100 gigawatt enough from a nuclear source, especially with our thorium reserves and our extensive energy needs as we are a growing country? And does even India have the technological and industrial capacity to, have those kind of large capacity nuclear reactors, and even the four nuclear reactors they are planning to install this year?
Hmm. Great question. I haven't seen that portion of the budget. I actually haven't seen the budget, so I would not be able to comment on what has been announced today. But let's talk about that's a very good point that you raise about nuclear capacity, 100 gigawatts or whatever. So I don't know if 100 gigawatts would be enough, but let's talk about percentages. Le- See, if you look at a nation like France, approximately 60 or 70% of their electricity generation is nuclear in origin, and nuclear power is an extremely, if you do it right, it's extremely safe, it's extremely stable, and it can be a game changer. It has essentially zero carbon footprint. So even if we talk about green energy, nuclear is a great option. And India, when it comes to us, we have an issue when it comes to procuring uranium. Uranium we have to import from other countries. But when it comes to thorium, we have the world's largest reserves, like you mentioned, of thorium, the monazite sands in various parts of India. So we have about, I don't know, about at least a third of the entire world's thorium reserves. So I'm glad that this was announced today, and I'm glad that the government of India is serious about going forward with with the nuclear program. Uh, what's that noise?
I think there are
Can
20.
Yeah, so let me continue. I was hearing some noise. Okay, so I'm glad the Indian government is serious about this. Now, do we have the technological capability to do this? We absolutely have it. We have this three-stage nuclear program. We are entering the second stage, just barely entering the second stage of the nuclear program. I think if the funding is provided and the right number of scientists and the right scientists and engineers and technicians are put on this mission, then we definitely can achieve whatever we want to achieve. And when it comes to the thorium program, I believe India has the world's most advanced thorium research program. So I don't think we are short on capability or skill or ability. The only thing we are short on, possibly, is political will. And if the political will is there now, then there's no question about us achieving whatever objectives we have. I would say we should try and emulate what the French have done. They have a very high quality nuclear power program, very safe reactors, and that's the benchmark that should inspire us. So I think it's definitely very possible for us to achieve these targets as long as the funding is provided, and the scientists and engineers are given a free hand to do what they're needed, what they're required to do. So yes, I'm pretty optimistic about this. All right. Thank you, sir. Great question. Thank you. Nice meeting you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.